Good evening, Friday night here in the Lama lab. Just before 7:30. Time to get another 45 minutes or so on the bike, and I thought I'd go through the updates to the Grand Theft Auto bike mod, which came out about 10 days ago, which adds to the already pretty awesome mod that exists for Grand Theft Auto. I'll pull up the changelog before we jump on the bike and test out a few of the new features. Where are we here? Oh, we've got a web browser. Happy days. Alrighty. So jumping over here, GT bike. I think the first few versions that I reviewed was 0.2. We're now on 0.3. Quite a significant change. That's mainly around the Ant Plus capabilities or compatibilities. Scrolling through here, it's been a few small dot releases. This one's the big one though. Major overhaul of the Ant library. Implements Ant Plus power sensor, so you don't need an Ant Plus FEC controlled trainer. If you've just got a power meter, you can now use this mod. Heart rate sensor now is supported. That's cool. You get your heart rate sensor data, cadence sensor data too. Road feel on Tax Neo. I'm on the Neo 2T tonight to check out the road feel of it. What else have we got there? Virtual speed is calculated on an FEC controlled trainer. It uses the flywheel speed for in-game speed. If you're using only a power meter, it calculates that in-game based on, I guess, your weight, the gradient, and the power you're putting out. Braking is possible. 2 more courses added. Fixes for trainers using extended anti-Ds. Creates mod settings directory. Let me just check. We're all good to go for that. Hey chat, how you doing? We'll get writing in a moment. I'm just looking through the changelog. I love a good changelog. Radio support. There's also smooth steering. So with the keys A and D, the front wheel really flips this way. With 4 and 6 on the numpad, it really smooths that out. So we'll try that. What else? Error message, invincibility mode. Incline is calculated in front of the bike instead of below the bike to anticipate and allow for trainer time to adjust. Very cool. Sim mode should be nice and responsive, especially when you're cresting hills and you want that to let go rather than hold onto that resistance. Also when you're heading into a resistance change, that should be a little bit quicker now. No more flying when going into the water. If you remember my first stream of this, we flew in the air. It was quite hilarious. That's now been fixed. Menu option to disable avoidance, obstacle avoidance, waypoints and color. There's a lot more configuration added to the ini file too, so if you want to dig into the background of it. What else do we have there? I think that's about it. Let's have a look. So if you've been hanging out, you don't have a trainer, just an Ant Plus power meter, you can now use this. Here's a ride from earlier on. Just a quick test ride that I did. And we have the heart rate data, cadence data, speed from in-game, and obviously power save there. So it's all there. It's all pretty cool. Let's get this in action. We'll go rip a lap of the tourist route, which I did last time, just as a standard route ride. Went a little bit haywire, but the routes have been fixed. So I'm keen to check all that out. Where are we here? It's nighttime. We don't want nighttime. Let's go day. Time? Not time, is it? Oh, actually time it is. We can. Let's go an hour back. Here we go. Okay, this is the native trainer hack. This isn't the GT bike mod hack. That is going to be F5 right here. Rock and roll. Auto drive, we want that on. We want to activate the mod first. We're biked up. Auto drive for now. We can turn that on and off with a key. Oh, we're riding already. Stop, little dude. Because I want to select the tourist course. Oh, now my trainer. The auto drive for the Neo's kicked in. There is a brake. And that has worked. Okay, cool. There's a new feature for today that has worked. I've gone back to the standard skin for the GPS unit there too. Okay, breaking out of that for the mouse. Auto drive LMOC is not what I'm after. I want not the hills. Where was it? Was it the tourist? I think it was. I thought it was the. There we go. The tourist. That's the one I wanted to do. Did that one last time. And we can turn auto drive on and off.
I mean, who's it
Should be on the Santa Monica. Sorry, Los Santos Pier, isn't it?
How's it hanging, man?
Okay, they're all the settings I want from there. And there's our go start. Oh, there's Jesus. Need Jesus. I think it is 1 on the keyboard that I can turn off. Let me just, I can get right into this. So auto drive is on. It's got the reverse bug straight away. And road feels kicked in. Come on, dude, forward! Forward! He'll get there, he'll get there. Maybe. While I figure out which key is steering. Numpad 0 toggles auto steering without the... Okay, cool, so numpad... Hey, this is not meant to happen. I want to go for a ride. Dude, what are you doing? Okay, he's taking care of... Oh, so's the start. Oh, the bike. Oh, man. That bike's not going to go anywhere. Unless he had a kick a climb and a kick a core or something. That bike's not... I might have to restart. Wasn't the plan. What happens though when I pedal? Yeah, sweet. Ah. That's where it's at. So numpad 0, and now I've got steering. Does the steering work? Oh, the steering doesn't work too well without wheels, I guess. You know the fire department's here. Who called those? Oh, that's gonna... Oh, that's not good. I did not... I was happy to have a bit of free ride, free game mucking around at the end. Not quite at the start though. If I deactivate the mod maybe. Oh, now I'm on fire. Damn, it's not my night. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, I think we've got inventory. Oh, I'll get to the bike bit in a minute. Here we go. Right, activate mod. The tourist. Are we good? Are we good? I do want to check out the sim mode. No, we don't have auto steering on. He's got his face in the boxes. Come on, little man. How's your Friday going? I can confirm the road feel is definitely kicking in. What are you doing, little man? What are you doing? Right. The road feel is just cracking me through the saddle. Okay, so here's the hard steering. There's the hard steering, and the... Okay, right. Route starts now. Here's the hard steering, and then the softer steering, or the more smooth steering, is here. Right, now we're off the... Still got some kind of road feel happening. Cool. Do we have... I've got to come to a stop, make sure the route is loaded. This is an absolute catastrophe so far. We'll get there. I'll get to the chat in a moment. Sorry, everyone. Auto drive on. Come on, little dude. It's not the virtual Tour de France. Jesus. On the tourist, auto drive on, mods activated, avoid obstacles, crawl. We should be fine. Now, little bro, just ride. Can confirm sim modes are working. It's pushing me up the hill. Just ride, you silly, unresponsive... Do I just give up? Do I go check for ice cream in the fridge and just... I'll keep trying. My standard response has more four letters. Oh. Welcome to live streaming. Auto drive, let's just get this off, get activate mod. Can we maybe just throw him back on the tourist? Did we just get rid of the tourist route? Could it be the... I haven't even started riding yet. Tourist, F5, off the course. Mate.
Select the alternative to life, man.
Easy as that. Who was stressing? God damn. Okay, let's ride. Let's ride. So what I want to test out, obviously, the harsh steering, you saw that, plus the smooth steering, that works. And the number 1 key on the numpad to bring auto drive on or off. Road feels happening through the Neo. And I guess for the next 17 Ks, I think this is, we'll see how sim mode goes for the gradient and feel. Okay, chat, how are we? How are we doing? I'm with you now. Everyone's just... I'm sitting here frustrated as all hell, and everyone's just having a lollicopter at me over there in the chat. Thanks, guys. It's all good. Dare I even hit another key on the keyboard, though? Did you see my luck trying to get this thing going? Okay. One update we see for the bike computer, which I haven't reskinned. I've left it as the dev skin there. It will flip between cadence and heart rate. So 91 RPM now, 92, 93, 94. That will then flip over to heart rate if I have heart rate paired. If it's found my strap. We can check that with F11. Mustn't have found my heart rate strap. Oh no, it says it has. Debug screen there over on the right. FEC, we have power and heart rate. Okay, get rid of the debug. Ain't nobody got time for that. Sim mode feels good though. That's working well. Alright. We'll have some fun at the end. I've got to get a ride in first. Oh yeah, bro, straight through. No roadie's arms would survive that. Mine certainly wouldn't. First person V, was it? I'm... Okay. I'll do it. V. Did it bust? No. There we go. Now we're in first person. But it's this colour because I had sunglasses on. Somebody said the sunglasses come off after a while, or I forget. This is... in VR, this would be insane. Oh, yeah, no. That's better. Bus up, red light. No, right on red, we're good. €1,000 for a trainer. Ooh. That covers all of them, doesn't it? First person with VR glasses, Liam. I'm up for the challenge, but I'm sure it's going to be a fun experience. It'd be fun to watch. How would we stream that? Just with the standard capture, I guess. Oh, sim mode's good. Yes, yes, yes. Oof. Not sure there's any routes up the main hill. Is it Chiliad? Is that the hill? Is that how you pronounce that? Not sure there's any routes up there. If there is, I'll download them and give them a crack. There we go. Heart rate's now flipping on and off. Excellent. The start ride today that I did was over on Strava, whatever that one was. That worked fine straight away. I think my little guy got a bit confused there. Nothing like some technical debugging right at the start. Oh man. Can't go any worse than that though. And I do have a backout screen here with the wasted, if something does go completely south. How are we looking for full screen? Good, good. Red light means go. Oh, standard disclaimer, this is a game. I don't typically do blow red lights out on the bike. Dude. Not okay. Laziness. Did he give way to that car or he just stopped pedaling? This is a computer game with violence in it, so just be aware of that. Wasn't me if that came through the microphone. That was the road feel giving me a bit of a buzz. Okay, here's where I went through last time and smacked my head on the pylon. I believe everyone behind, or people who are creating these routes, there's a few people creating them, have optimized these routes now, so they should be good to go. Taking part in the first stage, yeah, Tour de France, L'Etape, Le Tour. First ride kicks off at 3 p.m. our time here. So tonight's stream is a bit of a test of everything, making sure my OBS is all good, microphones and things. So this is part of it, plus a bit of a warm-up. I'm in no shape to race that flat out, but we'll ride. 2,500 people signed up. If you have a look in the companion app, which I have, sure. That sim mode's really good. That's over the top. It's what you expect to see and what I'm feeling. So that's good. Where are we? Tomorrow's. Oh, hey! 3,000 people signed up for L'Etape Tour Stage 1. They have a women's event and an open event. Oh, brilliant. 3:01 p.m. here. So we'll be on for that. We'll live stream that. Why not? Goes to the epic KOM up the radio tower. Everybody loves seeing a bit of suffering up that. What do I mean by sim mode? Sim mode as in the hill feeling. Simulation mode for the trainer. Not virtual speed. No, I'm still using FEC to the Neo 2T. Also using the Redux mod on GTA, so you'll see real billboards and real brands and things in game. Hill. Come on. There we go. Yep, that's a hill. The cadence is recorded correctly, but it won't be displayed on screen correctly. Well, I don't think little guy spins his cranks. Stevie K, I am doing really well after a few technical hurdles at the start. There is a mod to remove all traffic, but that takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? Here we go. We're on. Back on my own bike. So Di2 with my climbing shifter right here makes me super lazy. v0.3.2 coming up, yes. It's going to be brutal. Whew. Come on, little dude. Get up that hill. There we go. 100 messages in the stream. Nice one. Beautiful view. Now in auto steer mode I can't use weapons. But if we press 1 and take that off. Hey, hey. Pew pew pew. Hoi! But now I'm not following the route, so if I press 1 again, I should be back on route. Yes! Beautiful! Excellent! So before you had to go to the menu to do auto steer. And you couldn't use weapons. Now there's a shortcut. Number 1 on the numpad gets you out of that mode, where you can do crazy steer, or not so crazy steer, and use weapons.
I guess this is how you like it, huh?
And then number 1 puts us back into auto mode. Cool. That changes the experience for the better, for sure. Doesn't make these hills any easier. Whoosh. Hey, Jason from Alaska, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Just quickly regarding the Zwift hacks floating around for world hacks and things like that. I've seen them. I'm well aware of them. If I was to cover them, I get nice letters from law firms. So I can't touch it. I can't touch it. It would get a lot of views, a lot of people would be interested, but that'd probably be the last Zwift content I'd ever make. I am a little vulnerable using the Zwift logo, even on my thumbnails. If they wanted to come down on me, at the request of the ASO, I would be the beautiful scapegoat for them to do that with. So, I'm reading the forums, I'm watching everyone ride the courses. As Lance Armstrong said, you do you, I'll make sure I don't get sued or taken down. Courses look good though. I will live stream them when I can. Alright, mate, stop being lazy. Get on your bike. He happens to stop when there's a car behind him. It's as if he gets shunted. Or something. Is it C for behind? Yeah, C for behind. If we do number 1, C, and take care of that.
Really?
Oh, come on. What? Hey, woo. Okay, let's get back on track. There we go. Good. Tried to take care of it. The weapon I have is horrible. Downhill. Taxneo has downhill auto drive. Given the speed is calculated from the flywheel and the flywheel's automatically turning now, I don't have to pedal. I think it's the first game that I know of that works with the downhill drive. Alright, now it goes nowhere. Alright. Zuma will kick a snap. Whoa, good question. Kick a snap has to be one of the best wheel-on trainers out there. Zumo, that was a surprise package. It's probably the best budget direct drive trainer. So you've sort of, you're talking high-end wheel-on versus low-end, but pretty good experience. Zumo, probably line ball. Depends if you want to take your wheels off or not. If you can test ride, definitely test ride. We don't want to ride through the evening again. Might change it to daytime. I mean, the graphics are nice at night, but it's already dark here. I don't want to ride virtually in the dark. It's like when it's raining on Zwift, when it's raining outside. I want it to be sunshine. Alright, can I make that change whilst I still ride? And the question is, if I put an hour backwards, how's that going to affect the saved fit file? All this and more coming up when I'm frustrated at the end. No, I didn't watch Alex Dowson's video on tubeless. I'm scarred with tubeless as it is. I don't need to watch anyone else cut themselves to see it bleeds. And tubeless has its place. Works fine if you've got all the tools. And a brand new set of tubeless tyres and a compatible set of wheels. Red means go. Let's do it. Oh, he's turning it. Oh, no, he's not. What are you going, bro? Colin, how we doing? Good to see you. Heading back to the beach. 5K's done. I think this is a 17K loop. I hope it's a 17K loop. I wanted at least half hour before we start throwing Molotov cocktails at people. Cars, I mean. We wouldn't throw them at people. Unless they deserved it. Got into a fight with the bikie gang last stream. I probably started it though. Okay, trying to keep an eye on the gradients and that feel. Let's go, flats. Let's go. Yeah, that sim mode is pretty cool. I'll jump to some free ride later on once I finish this route. I believe the fit file saving is a little more robust. There's also an option to click and save the fit file where it is and start a new one, just in case you don't trust exiting the game. NVIDIA RTX voice. Isn't that a little gem? I'm using it right now. Little tiny microphone here. It works so well. It's pretty funny how to hear the differences of the NVIDIA RTX voice when I really made it work hard with the Lama at around 400 watts. That was deafening here. It was, if anybody knows a Lama, I have a wall right next to me, quite a smaller room. It was a roar. So RTX voice is working really, really hard. You could still distinguish what I was saying. It was audible. It wasn't that great though. I think at the moment it's down to 65% setting for this mic. And I'm on the Neo, so it's only my drivetrain we're hearing. Yeah, tubeless. Back to tubeless. Brand new, out on the road, no worries. It's the issue I have with tubeless. It's not something a standard person could do. Changing a tire, anyone can put a tube in. It's quite simple. Take the tire off, pop it out. Don't pinch the tube. Pump it up. Stretch it on. Yeah, it's all quite straightforward. But the standard, or the skill set and tools required to do tubeless properly, or more importantly tubeless repair or tubeless switching over and things like that, once the tyres have already got glue and gunk in it. Oh, hello hill. Here we go. Yep, that's a hill. Certified reconditioned core. It's as good as the warranty card you're holding with it. As long as it comes with one of those. Sold from a reputable source. Yeah, sure. What I'd like to see is something like the RTX voice technology in GoPro. Or just standard cameras that suffer from wind noise, background noise, all that junk. GoPro had the stabilization sorted. GoPro Hero 7 was like brilliant for stabilization. 8 took it to the next level, but audio's still a bit... There's 2 modes, it works okay. I've got a little dead cat on here. Look out! It's right in here. Started cycling at 45, FTP is over 85. How can I improve that? Vegan wheels, keep riding, that's it. Just keep riding first. 1 to 2 years of cycling. Just ride, just ride. There's no use, if you're brand new to cycling, there's no use doing an FTP test. Getting caught up on numbers. Can we hit this dude? Come on, put that on Instagram, mate. Whoosh, yeah. TikTok, mother Friday. Yeah, don't worry too much about your numbers early on. Ride, find out what you like about cycling first. If it's riding by yourself, if it's hills, riding in a group, if it's time trials, if it's sprinting, find what you like. And then get stuck into things later on. Unfortunately, I found time trialing. That hurts. But it is very, very rewarding. Time trialing, it's one of those things where you never miss a breakaway. You're never really unlucky in a time trial, unless you pace it bad, but you're in full control. In a road race, you can be the strongest rider there, and you can come dead last. Much more control in a time trial. Sprints are just chaos. Don't be a sprinter, unless you're built for it. Route-wise, this is working very well. Very, very well. Gradient, I'm impressed with. This is... There's no noticeable difference with what I'm expecting to feel. Hang on, road feel. No, not over that pothole or the manhole cover. Not there. Yeah, GoPro's never been about audio, but they've got the video sorted though. They've got stabilization sorted, high speed sorted, 4K 60. We don't really need much more than that. These rides can go on Strava, absolutely. The little bike computer you're seeing there on the screen saves a fit file. That now has, with this update that I'm writing now, power data, speed obviously from the game, faked GPS from the game, heart rate and cadence. So you get all your stats. Where next? Where is this taking me? I'd like a sideways elevation profile, but it's not about the mod showing that. That's just GDA not having that. Alrighty. Windy day. Am I holding up cars? Oh. Okay, my bad. We'll take care of that.
When I say you suck, I mean you really suck.
Steer. Steer. Now I'm not sure if I've got to definitely hit those checkpoints or not. My shooting game's no good at all. It's horrible aim. This is up, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. Yeah, we're going up. We are going up. Gradient, smooth transition. Even on the 2T, which bites pretty hard. Oh, by the way, anybody on a Neo 2T? Firmware update out this week. 0.36, I believe. Off. No virtual slip. Hey. This is the exact scenario that I'd be getting virtual slip on a OG or a 2. It goes to dirt around here too, I think. Oh, I'm done. Where's my drink balls? That guy just abused me.
Hey, you! Really?
Now I'm off course. Oh no, he just wanted to have a look at the car. Yeah, bro, take that. Trophy hunting. It does bring me back on course. That's cool. The discrepancy between my cadence and on-screen cadence, it's a bit of a mind game. I mean, it hurts going up the hill as it is, but seeing the little dude grind at 4 RPM makes it feel even harder. No, that guy's got mob connections. I'm not going to shoot him. Here's the sign. Alrighty. Anybody on Twitch? Let me know. You will be having the superior viewing experience on Twitch with their streaming quality. So much better. So much better. Oh, somebody asked before what my Twitch was. Just Gplama. You can't miss it. Unless you get GP Sheepy's account. Co-op rides with DC Rainmaker. Yeah. We should do that. Gplama everywhere for Twitch. Here comes the dirt. Hello from Twitch. There we go. Whew. It's no game, is it? I'm waiting for the road feel to kick in. Neo has dirt or gravel. It's subtle. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'll pay that. That's cool. It's just like letting go of the resistance every now and then, like you're losing traction a little bit. The bike has a radio. Is it playing now? I can't. Oh. The radio only has an on button and a change channel, so I don't want to turn it on. and then have music blaring. Done. Getting better. It's GTA, we have to, don't we? Beautiful scenery. Oh, not this way though. It's just randomly letting go of traction. So if I pedal smoother, it keeps more traction. That's cool. Okay, so 3.0.2 has Neo road feel, and that's what's kicking in now for me. How's that for a shot? Just pretty happy with that. Big Watson headshots. GTA. Whew. I'm going to have to leave it to the chat to keep the conversation up. Here we go. Dude, no time for selfies. No time for moonwalking. What are you doing? Is he crying? Oh, he's going for a pee. Right, nature break. Now, do be aware, this game was never built to do this, so those little glitches and bugs, it's all part of it. It really is. He's cooked. But that was just before the gradient backed off too, so it's easy to ride. I thought this would be a little bit of a boring ride through, just testing the features, but those little things that throw you sideways. And that ability to get out of auto steer mode, which doesn't allow you to use the guns. You're safe, mate. You're safe, except your dog. Yeah, take that. You're struggling to clip it in. He's on road pedals, there's your problem. Road pedals on gravel. Rookie mistake. Oh, and the new INI file has a ton of help about what type of bike you can select. There's 4 or 5 different bikes. The BMX and everything. Come on, little dude, get going. I'm pedaling again. What was that about? Sending it randomly. Oh, he's really not happy now. Okay, let's try and fix that. I'm out. Back into free ride mode onto the main road. If I can recover from this, that is a billion times. Yeah, cool. So being able to drop out of auto steer and back into it allows you to recover when it just goes a little haywire. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, and the brakes, ready? S. Yeah, bang, it just put the brakes on the trainer. That just stopped me. I'm out of gear, I'm done. It took a while to execute that brake, but when it does, it locks the trainer as if it stops. That's cool. Oh, Marcus, you missed the start of this one. This is just GTA bike. The bike mod for GTA 5. I'm just testing the new 3.0.2 or 0.3.0. The latest version that has a ton of rewrites and updates. Also allows just power meters rather than a smart trainer. So it might allow a few more people to try it out and have a bit of fun. It says drafting a car. Oh, look out. Carol Baskin going for a drive. Another cyclist. No way. Aye. Okay, I'll chill. I won't shoot that driver. I'm going to shoot the cyclist. Took off on me. It's a game, remember, people, please. Oh. Keyboard shortcut to smack wing mirrors off cars. Is there an elbow for that? Carbon soled shoes work quite well. Road feel in the Neo, not bad. It's there. It's something. Oh, that's right. These kids are doing the dirt ride up here. We turn right onto.
We gotta hit the next round of shows.
So they go, "Hey kids, what's that meme?
What's going on? Fucker!
Hey, I ain't
Who's
back
that
with
grandpa riding up that hill?" Yeah, it's me. Sorry, boys. All right. Gradient's good. Road feel's kicking in. Just a bit of randomness to the pedals. The way the Neo does road feel, it just lets go of the resistance. It samples it at, I think, 1,000 times a second. So it can simulate. Oh, there it goes. Can simulate cattle grids or cobbles or hard cobbles or dirt, gravel. All right, trying to be smooth here. It is a bit windy. Are they chooks? That's a rabbit. I'm out of gears. Oh, no wonder, 17%, right. And the faster I go, it lets go, so just like on gravel, it doesn't reward you if you smash down epic watts like that. That's cool. I can imagine if Zwift implemented something like that, it would cause inequality with people on different trainers. Possibly why they are reluctant to do these little things like that on Zwift. There's bridge road feel. There's a bit of gravel, but like slipping out like that, if there was an attack and everybody on Neos just slipped out, then I guess it's a little unfair. But you can turn it off, I guess. All right. 17k, so I think the road back into town's pretty quick. We just have to get to the top first. All right, auto drive, do your thing. Brilliant. So I'll be on tomorrow doing Let Up to Tour Stage 1, which is Mountain Route. Is it just Mountain Route? 29k's, Watopia, dressed up as a Tour de France stage. And out to the Epic KOM, Radio Tower, back down, back into town. Nothing too special about that, other than 3,000 or so people doing that. That's on the first ride. 2 hours later, there's another. 2 hours later, there's another again. So if you miss it, always another opportunity. Good time to update your potatoes. Operating system, graphics drivers. Pull your potato. Systems will get hot. I suspect a lot of people's systems will crash. Might be one of the biggest Zwift events they'll do with that many people on screen. And when people say, "Oh, my system crashed, nothing changed," what changed was 2,990 more people on screen than normal. That does cause a few little issues. It'll make the system work hard. Right. Yeah, the little dude should have better clothes than this. I mean, it's Los Angeles after all. Hey, bro. I'm riding here. Tour de France Virtual, will it be on playback? Well, if it's on YouTube, I'm guessing so. However, the ASO is involved. They've got broadcast rights, and that's a little tricky. So it may only be highlights, just like the normal Tour de France, if we can't catch the normal thing, which I think is 11 p.m. our time. What time? I'm doing the first one, Richard, which is 3 p.m. here, which on my app tells me... Sorry, I don't have the in-game phone on this stream. Oh, and look at this descent. Hell yes. 18 hours, 47 minutes, so 3 p.m. It's currently 8 p.m. here-ish. Keep riding, dude. Keep riding. Custom skins in game, awesome. I want US Postal Kit. Come on. That's pretty cool. Descending the end of the city. All right. This has worked pretty well. Apart from the start, if you caught that, that was a bit of a show. But once you started, being able to get back on route and back onto the auto route. Oh, yeah. There we go. Thanks, mate. Just as I'm telling everyone it's fine, he just stops riding. Because before, when you were in auto route, you had to go to the menu, go back. It was all a bit... The shortcut key there with this new update works well. Why is that rattling? It's got some kind of road feel on that's rattling. Hey, another rider. That's computer generated. This is all single player, so that's not somebody else riding. Here, bro. What's the gadget to the left on your front? This thing right here, that's my microphone, if that's what you're referring to. I could put it out of shot, but I'd rather good audio. And the closer you get, the better the audio sounds. Green light, see, it was green. It was green. Alright, this is going to be a pretty quick finish, I think. But aside from the stop starts, I'm not sure what's going on there, whether it was 0 watts reading, whether it was amp plus dropout here. The heart rate appears to be working fine. You can see there on the little bike computer. It's toggling between heart rate and cadence nicely. 35 minutes, and it's... Well, I'll make sure it saves the fit file. I don't have this... What, does anybody know the screenshot key? Is it F10? Oh, that's my debug screen. I think it might be F10. I've got to get some screenshots to save. If not, I'll go old school. I believe GTA 5 was on sale in the Epic Game Store. It was free, which I got a copy of. The free version didn't work with the mod originally, so I went and bought the $50 version. And then I hear it was $25, I think, in the Epic. Or the Steam version, was it? No, I bought the Steam, it was the Epic one, it didn't work with. Anyway, now all versions work with the mod, so that's all good. 1K price difference between the kicker bike and the Stages bike. Good question. Well justified, because the kicker bike does this, and that's pretty cool. Also has a little screen so you know what gear you're in. It has Di2 style levers on the kicker bike, which for me as a roadie with Di2 on the bike that I'm on now, oi, Range Rover. For me, I'm more, that's how my brain's wired. 1250 pounds on Steam, yeah, beautiful. My brain's wired for Di2. So for me, 1K price difference, yeah, it's justified. Also, the kicker bike came out a little more polished than the Stages bike. I think Ray's just dropped his review of the Stages bike. I'm going to loop back to that. I just started pedaling, I think, as that went live. I'm sure he covers it. The Stages bike's coming through way too many updates. It's still probably... It was too early to release. But the reason why they probably released it is because there were no trainers out there for people to buy. So good time for them to get the hardware out and do the software later on.
What do you think you're doing?
Here comes the finish. 15, is it? No. Is it? Yeah, it is. That's the pier. Done deal. We have to turn the lights back on though. Hey, look out. You too, mate.
Oh, hi.
It's all good.
Hi.
Here we go. Raising the house.
Hola. Who is this?
I'll be tuning into the video in a moment, Ray. I'll get this ride done. Very keen to see your take on things.
I heard that. Come on. This is the end, homie.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That big flywheel has... It makes for a good ride feel with a flywheel, but there's other things. And we're into lap 2. How smooth was that? That worked. I'm stoked. So there it is, 3.0.2 of the Bike 5, GT Bike 5. It's GT Bike 5 V, GT Bike 5 mod for Grand Theft Auto, and the road feel is still kicking in through my legs here. We'll go and get the time. It's morning now. How about that? Weapon. Knowing to use the shortcuts to jump out of auto steer mode and into free steer mode really worked. So 1 now, bang, I'm out. I can now... Oh no, I'm not out. I am now. Here we go. You could even do Strava art, I guess. That's taking things to the next level. Virtual Strava art on Grand Theft Auto, because it's taking the GPS points of where I'm riding here. Awesome. I told you we'd have some fun at the end. Oh! If you hold the grenade long enough, it actually explodes later on. Ready in the air. Oi, nice one. Woo! Oh. Sneaky cars. Alright, let it go, let it go! Too high. Timing, come on. Oh, no. Need a bit of weapon. We've got proxy mine, tear gas, no. Molotov cocktails. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, my ride's over now. I'm just, it's... There's nothing stopping me now. Grenade throws on Strava. I need a little Connect IQ app to tell me about the grenade throws. Hey, join your patio. Ooh, where we go? Oh, what an arm! Look at that! She's pitching for baseball. That's going to get at least up on the balcony there. Oh! Pay that. Alright, back to the beach. So, free ride in all the chaos. There's the epic steer, which can be a little troublesome, but the smooth steer, that's what you want to link another controller to, I think. That works a lot better. So what am I in? I'm in a horrible gear. Yeah, smooth steer is where it's at. Garmin 530 won't show notifications on your phone. Apple Watch interfering. It shouldn't interfere. No, Bryce, go do just completely remove it from your peripherals, any pairing on your iPhone. Remove it from the Garmin Connect app and then re-add it from scratch. So you need to go and delete the two profiles that it has there for BLE and Bluetooth and Bluetooth Lite. Is it BT and BLE they have? There's two profiles there. I'm not into your hot dogs, sorry. Hot dogs. Here we go. Get your hot dogs. It's Muscle Beach. It is too. Hey everyone. Hey. Hey bro. Bench this. Woo. There's some basketball courts here then. Oh, nudity. I didn't know that.
Holy crap! You're kidding!
I'd like to welcome everyone to my very last video on YouTube before they throw me off. Yeah, what are you in jail for? Yeah. I showed some fake titties on my YouTube stream whilst riding a bike. Yeah, 4 years locked up. Get some! We'll go see David Hasselhoff. We'll call it a day. I'll be there. Where's the Baywatch theme?
Hey, how you doing?
Alright. There we go. Alright, we'll call it a day. That's worked well. Got a bit of an arm to it. Look at the rig on that guy. I'm a bit jealous. I've got to have to get out of here. Anyhow, as I David Hasselhoff my way down the beach, I'll call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow with the virtual Adapter Tour. Stage 1. 3,500 people signed up for that, so join along. I'll live stream that one. What happens if you ride into the water? I'm glad you asked, because that's how we're going to end the stream. We'll do an easy steer into the water. We'll go save these people. Hey, just fire and... Ah, fully sick. Oh.
This is total bullshit.
Ah. Wow. The look on his face is like, yeah, that's all over. All right, that's what happens when you ride into the water. Okay, there we go. 3.0.2 mod of GTA Bike 5. Working quite well, as I predicted, as I thought. The cool part about this is the predefined routes, and it's even cooler now. You can go out of auto mode into free steer mode, do what you want, and it takes you back on course. That's cool. This will be up on Strava in just a few minutes. So if you want to have a look at the data that's saved, it should have power, speed, jet ski. Get out of here, jet ski. Oh, where's my Molotov? It should have power, speed, cadence, heart rate, and everything, because this now saves heart rate, which is all happy days. Hopefully, it throwing off my bike hasn't caused the fit file to disappear. We shall soon see. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with more. We have to ride up a very big hill with a lot of other people. Grab a wheel, hang on, we shall see you then. All right, thanks for coming along, everyone. See you soon.